just a name. Paolo's lore has never ended. Marley, Sam, Molly, and Bailey can outshine any brand, pun intended. Feel that lift in pride? The mountain lions are on the prowl. The wit of Viv and Rowan shines when Song's lions begin to growl. Grab your teammates, shout out your schools. Time to yes and hold it steady. We may be jesters, but we're no fools. Hey players, are you ready? Grab your families, get to the theater. Time to yes and hold steady. They're starting up the clap-o-meter. Hey players, are you ready?
Another Jester show, another Jester season. We're going to do a little bit of improv in this show. What is improv, you might ask? Improv is made up right here on the spot with suggestions from you, the coaches. That's right. The opposing team's coaches are giving the suggestions to the team that they're facing in this show. So, obviously, that's a little untraditional in the way we normally do it, but that's how we're doing it this year, at least while we're online. There are two rules we got to make sure that we follow. The first rule, of course, is that groan or foul. Say it and do that, Jester, with me. It is a groan or foul. That's if someone's up here just says something that's kind of dad jokey, kind of punny. If it's over the top dad jokey, we will call that foul. You will see it happen in the video, and we're just calling attention to that joke. The last foul is as if they cross that line from a dad joke or a groan. So a little bit more serious, something maybe we shouldn't put on YouTube. That is called our potty mouth foul. You will see this digitally imposed toilet seat that I hope we figure out and is on my neck as we speak, and we'll put that over their video when they actually do it. So let's stop wasting time with me. Let's get to some improv. Vista and Burkhardt, but please, captains, come join me. Captain Rowan, join me. Captain Marley, come join me. Here we are, captains. Wave and smile. Tell the people that you are here and ready to do fun stuff.
So here and ready to do fun stuff.
I refuse to say it. I'll just smile intensely.
Oh! We are already ready, captains. This is our captain's challenge, where essentially we do like a coin toss or a jump ball, just something silly that we create here on the spot. So now that I've gotten to know these two fairly well over the years, I know that they've got a lot of personalities. I know in particular that Marley has 3 personalities. There's Marley, and then what Marley calls one of her personalities Bailey, and one of her personalities Molly. Rowan has 3 personalities. I'm going to let Rowan introduce to you what those personalities are. And I'm going to let Rowan introduce all 3 of her personalities first. So 15 seconds, introduce all 3 of your personalities. Ready, Rowan? Go.
Okay, so here's Janet. Janet is like all of the bad thoughts that I can't push down. They're the person who says, hey, you can't eat Raising Cane's because if you do, it'll turn you into a dog. You know, I don't really like Janet as much. And then Then here's Virgil. I'm not quite sure what he does. He just spouts random stuff at me. I mean, he tells pretty cool stories, but like, he's just kind of there. I can't really get rid of these two.
I relate to Virgil. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. And then there's Rowan, who we know. Marley, please show us about Bailey / Molly / Marley. Ready? Go.
Bailey, Molly, I don't know who those people are. Oh, the voices, oh no.
Oh,
the main personality has taken over. Wait, I'm the main personality. I'm the main personality.
All right. Well, you know what? I have to give it to. I think I got to give it to Burkhardt right now on the coin toss. The personalities came to life. Let's watch a little bit of improv.
Hilarious! Our next game is going to be called Dating Game. Here's how it works. One person is going to be sitting here and they're going to be in a dating game. They're going to want to find someone to date, alright? And they're going to have 3 lovely contestants who are all going to try and get to date them. But the thing is, all these 3 lovely contestants are going to be 3 wacky characters. And the person doing the dating game has no idea who they are. So they're going to have to ask all 3 of them questions, not only to see if they're eligible to date, but also try to figure out who they are. This is a game of dating game.
Welcome to the dating game, everybody. Today I have with me a beautiful contestant and 3 beautiful contestants for him / her to choose from. Contestant, please give me a little info on yourself.
I'm a very tiny little man who lives inside of a mushroom house. You're actually looking at me through a magnifying glass. I'm about 1.5 inches tall. I just recently moved into my mushroom house. I just moved out of my acorn apartment, and I'm ready to meet someone to share my mushroom house with. It's very roomy for me.
Wow, that is incredible that you have so much room for loving your new partner. To start off this show, please give us one question you would like to ask everybody.
Despite my small stature, I usually like to frequent karaoke bars. You see, I have a passion for song and dance, but I've never been able to pursue it because of my height and the fact that no one could ever see me on a stage or on film. So I pursued that by going out and taking of course precautions to make sure I don't get stepped on, going out to karaoke bars and singing my heart out. What's your favorite song and why?
And let's go. Oh, never mind. We're good. Go for it.
My bad, host. Come on, it's me. Hey, it's me, a singer. I go to karaoke bars, and you know what body part I have that I bring into the bars with me? This old bad boy. Come on. My favorite song are the songs that I sing. Hey, come on, hey. You're very large and hey, come on, what can I say? I like to sing. Contestant number 2, what's your favorite song? Well, my condition doesn't really lend it to singing at all, so I just really can't do it. Karaoke bars, not my thing. Do you have a favorite song like on the radio? Well, it's hard to enjoy music when you can't sing back, you know? Can't sing along. You poor soul, I'll make sure to put a little rat-a-tat-tat in your life. What about you, contestant 3, coming into us from video call?
Oh, I just love the song Grown Up by the Grown Boys, the Backstreet Boys, but they're grown up. You know, they came back finally, and after all this time, they made a song called Grown Up, and I was like, wow, that's crazy, that's so cool. Yeah, it's my favorite song by far, bar none, one might say.
Cool.
All right. Guest, give us another question, please.
Okie dokie. my small stature, I try to get out and and see the world, even though it's. I try and take a jog, just to free. Not too much, not too much. But I was wondering, what are some of your hobbies? Do you have an active lifestyle? Hey. Hey, I got an active lifestyle. I'm a singer. What's a guy gotta do to get his song in around here? Hey, I'm a singer. I'm a singer, and you know what I like to do? I like to use those kids' toys with the little ball and the string, and you put on your fingers. But I call it. It's got 2 syllables. I only use 1. I only use 1. Hey, what's a guy gotta do? Just guys being dudes. Just guys being dudes. Hey, just guys being dudes. Hey, toots. Hey. Well. Hey, the mud, and that's really fun. That's my favorite activity. Yeah, it just calls to my nature, all the smells, all the things. Oh, my house is in like a bed of mud because it's like a mushroom, and I live in the forest among the pixies. But I'm not a pixie. People like to think that I will grant their wishes, but I can't. I'm just a very small little man. What about you, contestant 3?
Since I'm like half adult and half baby, grown blank, one might say, I have the hobbies of both adult and baby. So, I like sucking on pacifiers and doing taxes. I think that's kind of my thing. I've grown kinda, one might say.
People are baby. I'm a baby because I'm small. Hey. That's all. Yeah. Indeed. What is that? Hey. So I'm curious. This is my final question.
Yes, final question, please.
Oh, thank you. I don't have a lot of friends. I have, people judge me based on my size, and I don't really like that. Because that's mean, that's rude, and that's mean. So I've been very close to my family my whole life because I don't have very many friends. So I'm wondering, are you close to your family with that whole situation? Hey, I'm close to my family. A lot of my friends like to make fun of me because of my wonky body parts, and which is part of the first part of my name, and my other hobby. What's a guy gotta do to get good friends who enjoy doing which is also the second part of my name. Hey, I also like yogurt, but without the gurt. And hey, that gives you a better picture. What's the guy got? Come on. Hey. Also, so I got a lot of fans. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, the family's cool. What about you? We all kind of live together in style, and we're close. You're close. You gotta keep them close, And your enemy's closer. My enemy is giants, which is what you people are. Hey, come on. Hey. Step back there. Hey, please. Contestant number 3.
Some people might call me a family guy, but don't read into that too much. I just wanted to say family guy in this video. And with that said, being baby and adult, my family still takes care of me. They give me my pacifiers, but I do their taxes. It's a give-take relationship. You see what I'm saying? And I should probably mention as well that, this is a critically acclaimed piece of work that I'm talking here. I am a critically acclaimed piece of work, and so is my family, and so is the thing that we in. And that's all I gotta say about that.
Real piece of work.
Wait, hold up. The host is coming. Yeah.
Hey, come on.
All right. Guest, please tell us who you will not date / marry / divorce.
Oh, we're planning on the whole relationship here. Well, I'm
Yes.
not very interested in contestant number 3, the boss baby. The boss baby. Because I'm 35 and that's just weird. Even though he'd probably be the only
That's fair.
in my mushroom house. I'm sorry, boss baby. You're getting your pink slip.
It's kind of insulting to be called the boss baby, but I really did sound like the boss baby, so I respect that. Have a good one. All right. Who is the next one you will not marry / date?
I also think I won't date Neo. I'm sorry. I love your song at the end credits of Princess and the Frog. You're the best thing I never knew I needed.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just a bigger fan of Yo-Yo Ma.
Okay.
He makes music for people.
Guys, do it, guys, do it,
Thank you, Neo.
Come on. I'm looking up at you because I'm in a magnifying glass and you're big. But I think I'd like to date you, Mr. Pig.
Well, I'm not full pig, you see. It's just my face. It's just a snout.
Oh,
but-
you're like that Twilight Zone episode where it's like she's pretty, but since everyone's ugly, then she's ugly. They find her ugly.
Exactly.
Oh my goodness, you're like a freak. Cool, kids.
Oh, come
Looks are so pretty.
And see.
Nigga, I be spiked out. I could trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I most definitely from.
Hey, 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 doctors always agree on something, right? There's always the one that doesn't agree. We're going to figure out who that one is in this particular game. So one person's going to start off speaking to where anyone else in the scene is going to be listening to things that they could argue with, counter, give different viewpoints, different perspectives on what that person is speaking about. And when they do that, they will turn on their cameras, they will raise their hand and yell challenge, in which their coach or captain who is moderating this game will have to accept or deny those challenges based on some sort of rule of comedy law. So this is their game of 9 out of 10. Let's see it.
In this essay, I'm going to prove why sponges are the worst thing that humanity has ever created.
Challenge.
Yes, Viv?
But what about SpongeBob? SpongeBob is like the greatest thing ever. And SpongeBob is a sponge.
Well, you know what? Viv is right because SpongeBob has been going on for such a long time. So SpongeBob is a sponge. And yeah, everything Viv said is right. Viv, take the box, talk about it.
So because I am right in everything, let me tell you about SpongeBob. You see, SpongeBob is a sponge, and he's been around for like forever, and he's affected so many different generations, and it's truly incredible. You know, he's in the memes nowadays. He's on television. You know, there's probably some SpongeBob theme park out there. You know, when you hear SpongeBob, you instantly think SpongeBob.
Challenge.
Yes, Talia?
I have never watched SpongeBob in my life.
Whoa, someone who hasn't watched SpongeBob. I want to learn more about how her mind works. Talia, take the box. Talk about it.
You see, you're talking about all these generations being changed by SpongeBob just existing. How about the kids who weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob as they grew up? Huh? What happened to us? We're just lifeless blobs in the universe because we didn't watch SpongeBob? That's kind of unfair, man. Like, give us kids something to
Challenge.
get.
Yes, Rowan.
I'm a lifeless blob.
Oh, you know what? I've always wanted to talk to a lifeless blob. So, you know what? Rowan, take the box. I just want to meet you, okay?
So, yeah, being a lifeless blob, it isn't so bad, actually. I mean, yeah, we don't want SpongeBob, but not all people who don't want SpongeBob are lifeless blobs, I think. Actually, some of us refuse to watch it because we end up becoming lifeful blobs. But in any case, like, we have a very cool society. Like, we can live practically anywhere, and it's pretty cool. Most people don't like us around. So that's not fun. Most of us are pretty lonely, and we're not very fun to be around. But, like, I don't think you can actually kill a lifeless blob because we don't have life to begin with. We just exist.
Challenge.
Yes, Viv?
I am the taker of souls. You might not have a life, but you still have a soul.
No.
Whoa. Hey, I want to learn more about the lifeless soul, like taker of souls. So you know what, Viv? Why don't you take the box? You have 1 minute left, guys.
You know, as taker of souls, people often ask me, "Hey, bro, do I have a soul?" Because I don't think I do. I mean, I work like a dead-end job. I don't get sleep. I'm always tired. It's always coffee. And I'm like, yes, you do have a soul. You just don't realize it, and you don't appreciate it until I take it from you.
Yes. Suki?
I don't have a soul, and I know this for a fact.
Oh. Hey, Suki said they know it for a fact. So, Suki, why don't you take the box and talk about it? You have 45 seconds left.
Well, I know because I had this dream, and where like there's a
Challenge.
vision, and
I can't dream.
Oh, well, you know, some people can't. That's true. Rowan, why don't you take the box, talk about it?
Everyone's talking about how this is their dream
Challenge.
Yes, Talia?
We're talking about Dream. Dream is a Minecraft YouTuber. He's the biggest on the platform.
Oh. You know what? I've never heard of this, and apparently Rowan agrees. So why don't you take the box, Talia? Talk about it. You have 30 seconds left.
Dream is the coolest guy ever. I could go on and on.
Yes, Suki.
Corpse is better.
Challenge. Technoblade's better.
Oh.
Challenge. These are all
Challenge. George.
You know what? I don't know what George is, so Viv, why don't you take the box and explain it to me? Because I don't know what that is.
So you know when you're playing Minecraft? Yeah, I don't either. You see, I don't keep up with the trends.
I don't play Minecraft.
Yeah.
Challenge. I do play Minecraft.
Hold on, Viv, you did say that to everyone as if it was true that everyone played Minecraft. So, Suki, why don't you take the box and explain why you don't play Minecraft? You have 15 seconds left.
I don't play Minecraft because it's very expensive, and I don't have money for that. And
yes.
What is a Minecraft?
You know what? Talia said that very convincingly, like she doesn't know. So I really want to learn why Talia doesn't know what that is. So Talia, why don't you take the box? You have about 10 seconds left.
Mining and crafting in a video game? That's like every single video game ever. It's like
Challenge?
Yes.
Video game?
Huh?
What is a video game?
Good question. I don't know either. Someone explain it to us. Rowan, take the box and like talk about your confusion.
Everybody talks about how video games have revolutionized their life.
Challenge.
Yes, Viv?
What is life?
Whoa. Viv is asking the real questions now. Viv, why don't you take the box? You have about 5 seconds left.
So I'm a big brain philosopher, and I'm asking myself, what is life?
Yes, Suki.
I am a philosopher with no brain.
Oh, why don't you both take the box and like debate about it? Yeah, both of you take the box.
My bro Popsicles and I were talking.
Brains don't exist.
We were
They're
discussing what life is. And you see, the true meaning of
life
life,
doesn't exist.
the true meaning of life is
Nothing.
Scene. All right, let's call.
Extravagant! Our next game is going to be What Else You Got? Here's how it works. So, we're going to have two people up here, and one of them is going to get a motion given to them by the opposing team's coach. Okay? And they're going to start doing that motion, whatever it is. And the other person is going to copy that motion. Then the person who started the motion is going to say, hey, I'm doing the motion. What else you got? At which point, the copier is going to have to come up with something that looks like that motion, but is not actually the thing they originally said. At which point they're going to say, what else you got? And keep going back and forth, to one that gets eliminated. The way you get eliminated is if they repeat a motion that's already been used, if they hesitate for too long, or if what they say just doesn't jive with what they're actually doing. This is a game of what else you got? Show me, baby!
Do it. What are you doing? Chrissy, what do you got?
I'm opening this door, but it just won't stay open. What do you got? What else you got?
I'm putting a DVD in my DVD player. Just push it right in. What else you got? I'm throwing those pizza pies in the oven, one after another. Chew. What else you got?
I'm throwing all the CDs into all my many CD players. What else you got?
Hey Marley, come forward a little bit. Stand right there and talk real quick.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, just keep doing your little dancey dance right there, okay?
Alright!
Yeah, there you go. We're good now. Keep going. You're fine.
I don't have a camera in the wall because I'm giving it away. What else you got? I am flipping the pages on my sketchbook because I'm so artsy. What else you got?
I'm cross stitching. I'm just taking that needle and running it through. Woohoo!
Do it.
What else do you got, Marley?
You just paid a lot at Burger King, so I thought I should give you a coupon, so I'm sliding it over the counter. What else you got? I'm tossing that money in the air because it's one of those parties where we just don't care. What else you got?
You gave me a 20 for a Pokeball that was $6.79. I'm giving you change. What else you got?
I just some Pokemon cards, and I'm tossing him the cards, and he's giving me the money, and I'm taking it right back. What else you got? I am painting a picture, a watercolor one to be specific, and look how pretty it is. What else you got?
I got a little kitty in my arms, and I'm petting it with only 2 fingers. It's really weird. I'm just pinching the fur and pulling it. What else you got?
I'm a mama kangaroo, and my Joey has gone missing. So I'm calling to him and pointing back at my pouch, telling him to come inside. What else you got? I'm feeding that really tall ostrich that probably wants to attack me, but it's fine. What else you got?
I'm throwing a boomerang, but it's going not very far and really fast, so this keeps coming back over and over and over again. It's really monotonous and tiring. What else you got?
I'm backhanding a very short person. What else you got? I'm petting a dog. What else you got?
I'm picking this kid's nose. What else you got?
In this hand, I have a basket, and in this hand, I am picking fruit and putting it into said basket. On my way home from work, I will put
shit basket on my head and walk so it will be easier to carry. What else you got?
I'm ironing the creases in all of our shirts so our improv shirts look good for Kofi. What else you got?
Thank you, Molly.
You're welcome.
I'm milking a cow with one hand, and it's a lot easier than it looks in the movies. What else you got?
I am a D&D explorer. I'm actually not an explorer. I own the local tavern, and some adventurers came, and they brought me the red stone of Asia, and I am tossing a few doubloons over the counter in a dramatic style. They're actually 3 silver for their compensation. What else you got?
I'm pulling on the cow's tongue, from the stable, because it's so long, and I'm just watching it go wee woo, wee woo, wee woo, back and forth into the mouth. What else you got?
I'm signing the Declaration of Independence. What else you got?
I am a very talkative Italian man. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Why do you think I'm walking here? What else you got?
I'm putting that furikake seasoning on the poke bowl. It just won't come out. It's stuck. I'm sorry. Please don't hate me for taking so long. What else you got?
I'm Nicolas Cage in the movie National Treasure, and I'm spreading the lemon juice stuff all over the back of the Declaration of Independence to see if there's a treasure map after I stole it. What else you got?
A kid sitting in the back of a jazz house, just kind of snapping my fingers to the beat like, yeah, this is some good jazz. My day is way better. What else you got?
I'm Ron Stoppable from Kim Possible, trying to pull back the grappling hook after it pulls my pants off. Please don't look at me. What else you got?
I'm a pirate, and I'm in a little sword fight, but my wrist is just really tired, so I'm just kind of just letting it go wild, see what happens. What else you got?
I am Mother Gothel, and my daughter, well, the one I stole, is named Rapunzel. She is very young, and she is sitting right in front of me, and I'm casually brushing her hair while she keeps me young forever. It's kind of messed up, but I was kind of rooting for Mother Gothel in the movie. She had some maternal love. What else you got?
I'm fishing.
I'm taking the bar exam. I'm gonna pass and become a lawyer. What else you got?
I'm taking Bailey's bar exam so I can examine it. I don't think she passes. What else you got?
I am the woman from Full House. The one that is Aunt Becky. I don't know her name. Filling out that little paperwork dealio with UCLA in order to give my kid into college on the rowing team. What else you got?
It was USC, actually.
Anyways. Oh, my bad.
I actually did pass the bar exam. Ha! Screw you, Marley. And now I'm just going through my client's files because they committed on a national bank. What else do you have?
Well, I am the person who robbed that national bank, and there's a bunch of coins sitting in front of me, and I'm like pulling them closer to me on the table so I can go, money, 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 money. What else you got?
I'm Olivia Jade, the daughter from earlier, and this is me on the rowing team pretending I know what I'm doing. But I'm only using one hand because I don't. What else you got?
I'm a doctor, and I accidentally amputated my patient's wrong leg, so I'm trying to sew it back on. What else you got?
I only have one arm after an accident, but this arm, to make up for my other arm, is very active and just kind of likes to move on its own. What else you got?
I am crawling like an army crawl type deal, but only with one hand because my other arm, we don't know what happened to it, but it's there. So I'm army crawling away because I also don't have legs, as you can see.
I'm gonna say C.
I'm
I'm hula hooping. What else you got?
I'm dancing. What else you got?
I'm learning how to do the samba. What else you got?
I need to pee, and so I'm doing my little pee dance.
I'm taking a jog. Taking a jog. What else you got?
I'm thinking about my favorite thing in the world, which is cotton candy. What else you got?
I'm trying to be, those like those early fighting game video characters, or they're just like trying to do that, but I'm trying to shake it up a little. What else you got?
I'm trying to find my size. It's hard because I don't know what way to go. Or what else we got?
Learning to do the hula in Hawaii. What else you got?
I'm trying to see if my pants will fall down because these pants are pretty baggy and they might fall down if I move a certain way. What else you got?
Now that I can dance the hula, I'm trying to surf, riding the waves. What else you got?
I'm trying to scare away all the fishes that keep attacking my legs. I don't know if they're gonna go away. They might be piranhas. I might be dying. I don't know. What else you got?
There's ants crawling up my legs, so now they're very itchy, and I'm trying to shake them off. What else you got?
I'm trying to see if my feet are still there because I can't look down. And I don't know if they're still there, so I'm wiggling around and see if they're there. What else you got?
I'm an octopus. I'm moving through the water. What else you got?
I am a little child trying to dance, but I only have one dance move to every single note of this song. And so I'm just vibing. What else you got?
So I got really excited because we're going to the theme park today, and I can't stop jumping around and moving. I have lots of energy because I'm ready to go on all the roller coasters and eat all the cotton candy. What else you got?
Well, I'm a dog, and I'm really excited to go on a walk, and I'm thinking about peeing on the floor to show how excited I am to my owner. I don't know if they'll appreciate it that much, but I'm really excited because I can go on a walk, and walks are amazing, and all things nice. What else you got?
I'm using this shovel. I'm shoveling snow off my lawn. What else you got?
I'm a background character in a musical movie, and I don't know the dances exactly because they didn't teach me, so I'm just trying to copy everyone else and make it look like I know what I'm doing. It shouldn't matter that much because I'm gonna be in the background anyway. What else you got?
So I'm actually starting to dig a grave.
Oh, continue. I guess.
Digging a grave, and I'm working. I think I'm digging up my own grave. What else you got?
Okay, let's call it there then. I'm just cleaning my stove. What else you got?
I am DJing because the real DJ wasn't here. What else you got?
I am. Well, now stacks on stacks. What else you got?
Well, I'm washing a car. You know that karate movie where it's like wipe on, wipe off, or something like that. Yeah, I have to do that over and over again. I don't think it's actually going to do anything because my friend's not a karate master. What else you got?
I'm doing this nice little jig that I saw on the internet. It's kind of fun. What else you got?
I am petting this animal in a petting zoo, and I'm holding onto the railing. What else you got?
I found the zipper, and I think it's really fun to just zip it like back and forth. Like it's making a fun noise. So what else you got?
I'm gesturing between me and this other person, like trying to say that like, hey, we got really good vibes, but I'm not really allowed to talk to them because I got grounded, so there's that. What else you got?
I am waxing my surfboard. Can't wait to get back on them waves, right? What else you got?
I'm brushing my little sister's hair. It's hot. It's just a mess. I don't understand. I don't understand it. Anyway, what else we got?
I am treading water, but it's not going very well. I am kind of drowning. What else you got?
I am peeling a giant potato. What else you got?
I am shooing some really scary bees away because I don't know how I ended up outside, but they're mad. What else you got?
I am hitting on this door right next to me because, I'm the landlord of this place, and this person did not pay rent.
Scene. Let's call scene right there.
Cool. Really good job, guys. With your company. Come on and do the
Magnificent. Our next game is going to be called Dime Store Novel. Here's how it works. One person's going to be sitting down, and they're going to be the Dime Store Novelist, and they're going to be narrating the story that they're typing out. And then we're going to have the performers come in, and they're going to act out that scene that they typed out, plus a little extra. And it's going to be a bit of a give and take between the performers and the novelist. This is your game of Novel from a Dime Store.
Hello, love. What a fine morning day. Welcome to my story time. I bet you're so excited to hear about how I became the new Prince of England. Woo! Or king. I don't really know what I am. I think I'm just a dictator though, because I made all the rules. Look at that. So, let's just get started from the beginning, shall we? So, you know what? I should probably write this down. Let me get out my little typewriter. Oh look, it's vintage from 1932. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Queen Elizabeth II era, I believe. Yes, I'm a good Brit. Anyways, let's get some tea. Top of the morning to you. Oh, it's so hot I just burned my entire tongue off. Let's get started. So it all started in the bright old years of 1960 something during the Vietnam War. I was in Vietnam. I was with all the soldiers. I don't know if Britain served in the Vietnam War, but I was there. Believe me, this is a true story. So I was in the war, and I hear some very, very loud whispers coming from the trees. And they said,
The loud whispers coming from the trees, they blimey!
That's exactly what they sounded like. And I said, they're in the trees, love.
They're in the trees, love.
And my fellow troops said, blimey, they're in the trees. Let's go get out of here before we get murdered. But they all tripped and fell because they weren't looking down while they were running. You gotta do that. You gotta do that, or there's booby traps. And I was the only one who didn't trip and fall. And I escaped. And then I said,
oh my God, I'm gonna tell the Queen about what happened to me now.
So I had to run all the way up to England because I didn't know how to get there because I didn't have a jeep or anything because everyone I knew and loved was dead. So on the way up, I went to Egypt and I went to the pyramids. And guess who I found there?
Queen! She's here in Egypt! Wouldn't that make you a pharaoh?
I am Cleopatra.
Oh, I made a mistake!
I didn't even know who my queen was. But, in fact, she thought she was Cleopatra, clearly, because she did not know who she was anymore. And he went to Egypt to cheat on the king with Caesar of Rome, the Roman Emperor, Caesar. You know that story of Cleopatra and Caesar? You know, they were actually alive in the 60s. They were wearing go-go boots and just having a blind old time. It was like Austin Powers, innit?
We're having a bloody old time. It's me, Caesar.
And it's I, Cleopatra.
You want some salad, babe?
Of course, my king.
Oh, yes.
What country we're in anymore? I think it's Pharaoh. They're in Egypt.
Yes.
Yes, I do remember being in Egypt. And so they eloped together. And I was like, well, that's kind of funny. There's literally no one in England. So I was like, all right, I'll let them get their snog on. I'll let them go off in here. And since I know the truth about what's happening, I'll just keep going up to England and I'll become the queen myself, except I'm a man, so I'm the queen, king, prince, I don't know. But I go up there, so I run, and then I swim across the little, what's it called? I don't know, Mediterranean or something.
The Thames, Mom.
Yes. Is it bad in Paris or something?
Move on.
I'm bad at geography. I'm underqualified and undereducated. So I get all the way to London, and oh my gosh, it's like the Industrial Revolution or something, because I run into the one and only Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, what are you doing here? I'm looking for the queen. He's solving a mystery, isn't it? The biggest mystery to hit London since ever.
Wow,
Scottish.
blimey, this is some pretty heated up tea. Let me just take a sip. Oh, that was so good. Oh, it's the perfect temperature now. I got my taste buds back. Let's get back on the road. So I go to Sherlock Holmes and I say,
Sherlock, I think I got a pretty key piece of information for your mystery solving, isn't it? And what would that be, Watson? Well, I think the Queen's down there messing around with Caesar, like the Roman Emperor Caesar. You make me laugh. Sherlock!
Sherlock didn't believe it. Did you believe it? What? So I said, well, he's the only person standing in my way. He's the second most powerful person in England. So I decided to take some action against him.
Hey, Sherlock, look over there! It's your hot assistant Watson, and he's flying to France, and he's staying there forever. If you don't follow him to the airport right now, he'll leave forever and leave you behind. Watson! Yes, the country of Paris, the city of romance. It can only mean that Watson's cheating on Sherlock.
I think they're gay lovers. Anyways, the plan works. See, it's just like BBC Sherlock, isn't it? Anyways.
Sherlock forever.
Sherlock forever. Anyways. So, I just thought, you know what? This place is mine. Buckingham Palace is pretty empty. You know, they don't have guards or anything, right? You know, they don't have guards with big puffy black hats. That would be so silly if they did. It's not like they're known for it or anything. So I just waltzed on up to Buckingham Palace. And look who I ran into. Another celebrity.
Oh my goodness, it's Buckingham Palace itself! Yes, Buckingham Palace, where has generations of royals who are... Oh my goodness, can I go inside? Why? Because I want to take over. Patriarchy. Monarchy.
Monarchy.
I think we should go down with the monarchy and patriarchy. Oh, down. Come inside. Yeah, let's go. Oh.
So I crawled in, and once I got in, I thought, this place is a little rubbish, innit? It's not very fancy. The decorations are tacky. Yeah, it's tacky. What else did I think about those decorations?
I think we should get somebody who's very renowned for their cleaning in here. Mary Poppins!
Mary Poppins along with the property brothers, Andrew and Drew Scott. So Andrew and Drew Scott and Mary Poppins, all three came into the Buckingham Palace in the 60s.
Them at once. I'm two Canadians and a woman who comes with a magical bag. Can I see your magical bag, Property Brothers Poppins? Of course.
The Poppinsy brothers.
Oh, look! Isn't this quaint? I'm pulling a whole lamp out of her bag. Poppins left out, turn it on. Oh, blimey, it doesn't even need a plug.
Wow.
Really look at that lamp. Isn't that interesting? The bag is going away now for 1 month.
So, I lived here in relaxation, just in control of the entire UK, pulling the strings of the people just like my puppets. Blah, 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 blah. Everyone do everything. I become rich. And then, after 3 months of living in lavish the Scotland Yard finally found out that I was not Queen Elizabeth II. Oh, it's Scotland Yard. It's the Scotland Yard, isn't it? Yard, Scotland Yard. So they shot me. Pain. Their aim's not very good. Pain. They had to shoot me 57 times before they finally killed me. Oh, the pains. Ow! Ow! You shot my bloody leg off! That's it, my bloody leg! For a while, I was still standing just like Elton John, but then I sat down and died. And the Scotland Yard succeeded. And I win. Exactly. And that is the legend. I heard a loud whisper and then became Buckingham Palace.
And scene.
How I became Buckingham
Reliable. Our next game is going to be called Radio. Here's how it works. So all performers are going to be lined up kind of, and they are going to each be a radio station. And these radio stations are going to be about very strange topics. Almost nothing about music. And the moderator is going to point, kind of, and flip between all the channels and just see what they like. And we're going to hear all these stations and maybe they even cross over. Who knows? This is a game of radio. Alright, we're breaking up.
Snooki!
I am Dovey, and I am now a free elf. This is my new radio station where I'm going to talk about how I am a free elf and what my previous masters were like. I was with the Malfoy household for quite some time, and despite my great magical ability, I was basically powerless until this child named Harry Potter gave me a sock, and I was a free elf. And even though
Viv, let's do that.
Hey, my name is Tom. I'm in Seattle for the first time. Seattle's pretty cool, I think. So what does Seattle have? Seattle has water. And I am intent on swimming in that water today. So why not take a dive? You know, I have my swimsuit ready. There's the ocean. I think I'm going to dip a toe in there. Just a toe. Test the waters, you know. It's a little cold. I don't like cold water. I don't think I'm gonna go swimming. Maybe I could. If I just kind of... Oh, it's so cold. It's so cold. It's so cold. All right.
Throw it!
Heyo! For those of you who are new, it's Brimstone. I am the guy in charge of all the babies that are captured from the Fae, from witches who just don't want to take care of them, from other demons who say, hey, we're going to take your newborn, your firstborn. But I'm kind of sick of dealing with them. Like, I don't really know how to raise them. Like, they do, in fact, grow. So I'm just stuck with a bunch of like, babies and toddlers. So I decided, why not try to take over the world, you know? I haven't gotten very far because I need to figure out what babies are useful for. I don't really know how they work. Why are so many people like so fixed on having these guys? Like, there has to be some purpose for these. Like, there has to be some way to take over the world with babies.
Talia!
Arigato gozaimasu. Ohio. Watashi wa John Cena.
Woo.
Ohio gozaimasu. This is John Cena on Crunchyroll Station. Yo, okay, guys, ready for this special review? Today we're gonna be reviewing Naruto, the best show in the world. You see, Naruto. First off, we're gonna give it our normal rating out of 10. Today, Naruto is gonna be a solid 9.5. And you want to know why that is? The 0.5 is because of how many times I counted Naruto saying, "Believe it!" You know, the 0.5, it's a very important 0.5. And it goes...
Rowan!
Okay, so I figured out that babies, they cry. They cry really loud, and it's like super annoying. And they also, I think it's called pooping. So they just like, they poop everywhere. I decided I need a little bit more, I need to know a bit more about them. So I took a baby and then just left it on in a park and see what people did. It was like maybe they would try. Maybe it's just an annoyance. Maybe they just like they're so annoyed by them. But everyone started trying to take care of the baby. What in the world? Why would you want this creature? I don't understand. Why did they? I am the only one who is in charge of all these babies. What happened to the last guy? Like, I don't think any.
Wow, you know, I'm drifting in the ocean. I can see the Space Needle from here. Hey, this is a pretty nice view, you know, and you know, I'm sitting here in the ocean, and suddenly I'm realizing to myself, I don't think I actually ever learned how to swim. I think I'm going to start panicking now. Help!
Ring.
Hello?
Hey, dude. So, why did you leave me in charge of this? Like, I don't know what in the world to do with all these babies. Like, well, why do humans like them so much?
I mean, babies, they grow up to be people, and like, people are cool.
No, people are also bad. I mean, some of them are cool, but usually we don't get those ones. How long does it take for them to grow up?
Suki!
We covered my backstory. We're getting to where I am today. I am a poor elf that has nowhere to go because I don't have a master anymore, and I have magic, but I don't know what to do with it because I don't have a master to serve, and I'm just kind of poor living on the streets. So I'm trying to make money with the radio show, and I don't know how many people are listening. Or are interested in the life of a house elf, or maybe being an elf.
Talia!
You see here, the only reason why Naruto is not as good as Jujutsu Kaisen is because Naruto is a freaking teen.
Ring.
Oh, we have a caller.
Ring. Hello,
Hello?
my name is Tom. I'm in Seattle. So I was thinking, you're an expert. You're a buff dude, right? You know how to exercise.
I'm a buff dude. You see how buff I am.
How do you swim? I need some help. I'm currently in the middle of the ocean. It's very cold.
Okay, so the secret to swimming is you have to be John Cena!
Scene? Cool. Let's call scene right there. Great job, guys. Stop that.
Lit! Our next game is going to be called Game-O-Matic. Here's how it works. All performers are going to be given 2 letters, okay? And they're going to have to make an improv game whose title starts with those 2 letters. They're all going to explain what the game is about and how to play it. And at the end, we're going to get voted on which game we want to see played, and then they're going to play that game. This is a game of Game-O-Matic.
My fellow intellectuals, I am greeted with these 2 simple letters, CY. And you will see why I made such a great game. My game is called Country Y'all. Or as it should be said all the time, a country, y'all. Where all of the players are involved in a rather large rodeo. One player is a mechanical bull or a real bull. It just depends how human they are inside. And the rest of the players are rodeo contestants, but the bull only lets people ride it that have honor in their hearts. Like, it's a true warrior bull. It will never face a wimp. It wants to face a real cowboy. So, the players must convince the bull, through kind of like a dating game sort of thing, why they're viable to be the one that rides the bull. But the crazy little twist is that it's a dating game. The bull has to guess who the people are, because they're actually your favorite country singers, like Blake Shelton and Dolly Parton, and I was about to say Yo-Yo Ma, but Yo-Yo Ma is not a country singer. Country, y'all!
Thank you, Marley. Would someone else like to step up?
Alright.
Oh, no.
Go for it.
Oh, you go. Alright. So.
No, yeah, you're free. Go for it.
You guys all know what America is. You're in America, right? We all love America. Yay! Woo! Country, y'all! Eagle screech. And picture the flag in the back, fanfare. Anyways, this game's all about America. This game's called Captain America. So, picture this. Ellis Island. You're coming in from Ireland because it's the potato famine, you know. There's either too many potatoes or there's not enough. I don't remember. Oh, maybe that's the only thing they ate. Something happens. I don't know. I'm American. I don't know anything about Ireland. So you're coming in from Ireland, fresh off the boat. You get into Ellis Island and they make you change your name to John Smith, John Wick. I don't know. Something basic. But they don't want you in America because you're a dirty Ireland immigrant. Why don't they want you in America? And this game is basically like 185, where you just come up and say different reasons why Ellis Island would reject you from coming to America. Not about the movie with Eddie Murphy. Not that one.
Wait, can I pose a
Captain America. Yes.
Can I pose a question?
Yes.
Are you playing this game as yourself, so specifically why they wouldn't let me into America? Or like as a character?
You can do whatever you want.
Oh,
it's America, baby.
Oh my goodness.
It's America, baby. Yeah. Captain America. Woo!
Wow. Thank you, Bailey.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'm gonna top that.
How do you top Captain America?
Captain America. There's that. Alright. Okay. So my game is Credit Youth.
Alright, credit youth because those are the only two C and Y words I could think of in the time frame I was given, and I've changed it 3 times. Right? Yeah, cheer for it. Okay, so credit youth is kind of like rewind because if you want to redo a scene and do it differently, you have to use one of your credits. But that means you don't get to be in the scene. So then it's also kind of like that one game. It's like that one game, where one person at the end has to do all the scenes, right?
High school play or whatever.
I don't know.
High school.
That is why I'm referring it to one game. That's one game. You know it is that one game where one person ends up doing all of it at the very end. But that's what it is. You don't get eliminated. You want the scene to be redone. And that is why you leave the game. And then one person ends up doing it all. And they are the youth because they do it however they want. That's it.
Interesting.
Captain America.
Credit youth.
Oh, gosh, the options are just so good. It's gonna be hard to choose between them. Oh, gosh. Yes.
Get close to the camera. Pressure him.
Pressure.
Under pressure.
Pushing down on me. Let's go with country, y'all. We're going with country, y'all.
Okay, country y'all. What are you lovely little ladies gonna play the bull part? We're all gonna get ready for our favorite rodeo. It's the best time of year when the rodeo's in town, am I right, cowboy? Yeah, yippee-ki-yay! So what we're gonna do right now is the bull is gonna leave the room, and then we are gonna become some of your favorite cowboy and country singer personalities. Examples are Not Yo-Yo Ma, Blake Shelton, Dolly Parton, and whatever the name of Clint Eastwood's character is in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Those are all great examples of famous cowboy people. You're gonna leave and you're gonna come back in and decide who gets to mosey on down to the bullpen. You're gonna have to guess who we are, little lady. I'm not assuming you're the bull because I'm looking at you. Leave!
Get out of
here. Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Cowboy voice, or else are you really a cowboy? Ah, darn you, my lady. Okay, so it's time to rodeo.
No, that's in Spain. You gotta be cultural. We're in Texas.
Mr. Bull.
Oh,
You're going over there. Yeah, you're in the center. You're the center of the game. Oh, okay. So, I have horns. Yeah. You got any questions for Mr. Bull about who gets to use you for the local rodeo? Okay. Gotta think for a sec. Alright, as a bull, I take my health very, very seriously. Do y'all partake in any illegal substances that could, be bad for a bull? I don't know about that, lady. All I know is that I partake in the sweet, sweet music of the countryside.
So do I. I also love music, particularly country music, like some of the boys around here. If you know that one, I don't smoke tobacco. I don't know if I smoke tobacco, but I seem like the kind of guy who might. Also, I love Gwen Stefani.
Yay!
Woo!
Whoa! I feel like Gwen's
Gwen. That's an interesting little hint. Let's see. Let's get another question for our worthy, maybe.
Yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear it, Lassie. Woo! Ow!
What color is your cowboy hat? My cowboy hat, little lady, is a nice purple. That's just the color I feel like most represents me. It doesn't really have anything to do with who I am, but since you asked, I'm gonna say purple.
And mine is a nice retro, a little vintage hat. It's got a little wear and tear on it. It's brown leather, like a cocoa brown is what they call it. It's like a light brown, like this here chair. You see this? Yeah,
like a bullhide color.
Depends on what color you are, honey. Anyways, it's made of leather to match my snakeskin boots, and it's got a little dust on it. It's got a little finishing sauce on it to make it nice and shiny, nice and clean and purty. And I put it on my head and I wear it. And that's what I do.
Why would it have dust on it? Wear it.
I like to make it look a little tear down, like a little old cowboy hat from the old West movies. This also has nothing to do with who I am.
Final question, because I'm
Alright. Oh, okay.
Any famous collaborations?
Famous collaborations. People know me for what I do with my horse. Me and my horse, we go down to town and we go down my favorite little road and I ride until I can't go on. And I actually herd horses, so I got even more horses in the back.
Wow.
So,
Impressive.
You got a horseback attached? You got that horseback attached?
Yeah.
Nice. I don't have many musical collaborations. I mean, I probably do. I just don't remember them. Whoever's portraying me doesn't know my music well enough, which is really sad. I'm a legend. But I do. Hey, that's pretty cool. Hey, I like it. That's very breaking the fourth wall.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah, you get. Wait, you're a bull. You have move fives.
Yeah,
Five. Hey yo, that's not animal abuse. Anyways, I'm a good personality on the TV show. You might have heard of it. It's called the Talk or something. The Voice. I don't even know. I met my wife on there and Adam Levine and whoever. I don't even know. Kelly Clarkson.
I think Nick Jonas is on that, but I'm not very sure.
He's probably on there now. I don't even pay attention.
Alright. Thank you, country people. Bull, I think it is time to take your final guess, if that is the format of this game.
No, this was a difficult decision until, Blake Shelton over here described that he has a leather hat. And it's just, that doesn't work for me. That was probably my cousin or
it's vegan leather.
I didn't specify. You're rude.
You're not a real cowboy. If you're vegan and not eating beef jerky.
You know what?
Hey.
You know what? You just did it too. You did
little
nice. I think that's your
Yeah, I didn't know either, young lady. That's okay.
I was just gonna say Miley Cyrus's dad, the guy,
Billy Ray.
We're best friends, me and Billy.
Yeah, well, I'd rather talk to Billy than neither of you. We're gonna, thank you for playing, but neither of you.
Did we just get canceled?
And scene.
They wanna get mine.
Go on the stage. It's called Hard Time or Pro. The way this game goes, you'll see one scene set up, and then the next scene will be a copy of the first scene. And this will happen on over and over and over throughout time.
As we know, when we take copies of pictures and papers, the more copies that we take of it of a copy, it's copycatted to the copy. So it's going to be distorted and mixed up and different from the other. So this is your game of carbon copy.
So, I just married your daughter.
Yeah,
She's pretty.
I do kind of wish that you had told me about that before marrying my daughter.
You know, the reason why I took you out to this lovely, like, courtyard thing is because I wanted to talk to you about that. And you see, your daughter didn't really want you to know about the arrangement until after, but don't worry, it's for a very, very good reason.
And that reason is?
You see, the reason is fireflies. The reason is fireflies.
She knows I hate fireflies, but still, she couldn't even bother to have invited me to the wedding. I could have worn a suit to fully cover my body so I wouldn't have to worry about the fireflies. But, like, I wanted to see my little girl get married.
I live in Firefly Land. It had to be done.
Honey, what are you guys doing here? Wait, why are you talking to my mom right now?
She just told
Sweetie,
me that you were married.
Okay.
It's about the fireflies.
No, you weren't supposed to tell her about the fireflies. How many times
What
do
do
I
you
have to
mean?
tell you?
But the fireflies were like the big reason.
The big reason. There didn't have to be a reason. We just wanted to be married. You don't... I told you to not bring my mom into this. I just wanted to get the documents signed and get it all over with.
But you knew she had the thing with fireflies.
I knew she had the thing about fireflies.
If you had just told me.
Hello, mother and father. I am your child named Fireflies.
You had a kid?
Yes.
See, I know she hated the name Fireflies. I just really liked it.
Scene!
It was a nice name.
All right.
So, I just married your daughter. Yeah. She's nice.
Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me? I could have helped with, like, preparing everything. I could have helped with... She didn't even tell me. I didn't even know you existed until today.
You see, I brought you out here to the garden for a reason. I wanted to tell you why. And it's a very good reason, I'll tell you.
Do it.
It was the bugs.
What?
The bugs.
You're kidding me. Bugs? Oh my God, that woman is in so much trouble.
Oh, my darling dear husband that I so married. Why are you talking to my mother?
Bugs?
Mom, I hate to tell you this, but the reason I did not invite you to my wedding is because I knew you hated fireflies.
I mean, yeah, I do hate fireflies, but you could have at least, like, I would have put it past if you had told me before the wedding.
You know, you see, I knew you would not take it well, so that's the whole reason why I said, no, mother. She's not invited. Mm-hmm. So,
That's a good reason.
I really hate to break it.
Hello, mother and father and other. It is I, your child, named Firefly. My middle name is also Bug.
I'm a grandmother?
Sweetie, hello.
Hey. She really wanted to. I told her to stay in the car, but
The marriage?
So I just married your daughter. I know you just met me. But
I know.
But I did.
Yeah, well, why is this the first that I'm hearing about this?
You know, there was a good reason, you know. So I decided to like pull you aside from a random crowd. It's a good reason. It's a good reason, okay? It's a good reason.
And what's that?
Everything. It was everything.
Everything?
Everything.
You expect that to be a reasonable excuse to not to tell me that you married my daughter?
Yeah. It was everything. Everything.
Oh, if I was bigger, I would attack you. I hate being a fly.
Okay, you see here, my mother and my dear husband that I just married. Oh,
Hello.
I didn't expect to see you guys here, which is very upsetting. Why are you talking to my mother?
I had to tell her. Why you didn't tell her you got married?
Okay, you see here, dear husband, I've told you 1,000,000 times to stay away from my mother. She's a fly.
I can't believe it. You're discriminating on me because I'm a fly, and you didn't even invite me to the wedding. Yes, I would have gone on the cake, but that wouldn't have been
Darling,
so bad.
darling, you are a spider. You eat flies. You can't.
If he was a good husband, he'd be able to resist himself.
Hello, it is I, your child, Firefly Bug, and I am a god reincarnated, and yes.
My dear hybrid child, I told you to stay in the spaceship.
Why? Why would you create an abomination?
Cool.
Hi. There, you know.
Who are you?
I just married your daughter.
What? You married my daughter, you little.
Yeah. It was a really good reason. We didn't tell you. It was a very, very good reason. I assure you. It's fine. It's a very good reason.
You better tell me right now before I sting you. As a wasp, it wouldn't even be that hard.
You know, the universe told me to. The universe told us to. We didn't want to tell you, so the universe told us not to.
I don't care what the universe says. Only I get to choose who my daughter marries.
Well, we're already married, so you're a little too late.
Hey, Mom. Okay. Husband, dear husband, I married you for one reason and one reason only. Did you remember?
No, I think I forgot. It's lodged somewhere.
We had an agreement. We had an agreement that if we get married, you would not speak to my mother ever. And what are you doing here?
Oh, darn.
You want to look at your actions? What are you doing? What are you doing?
The universe told me to.
You broke.
I should just sting him, daughter.
This is why I have trust issues. Oh my goodness. Like
I should just sting him right here. That way you can get married to the right person.
Yes, do it, please.
Hello, humanoid figures that firstly called mother and father. I am your child, you know me. Fire.
Do we have a child? This is I can't do this anymore. Please. You're ruining our marriage, please. This is the one agreement we had. Dean?
Okay.
Let's go entire
Alright, we're at the end of our week 7 here 2 weeks left until playoffs, including today, meaning the fun little way we're ending shows right now is going to end here in 2 weeks. But still, we've got time to have fun. Let's do it right now. Here's a little challenge to our two captains, just to see who wins today in some silly little way. Oh, we got this. Whichever captain can cry so hard they actually spring a tear. Whichever captain springs water from their eyes first wins today's show. Ready, captains? Go.
Poopy, say something very, very mean.
Santa Claus isn't real.
No, you just made me mad. I can't cry. I'm full of rage.
Oh, Rowan just wiped tears away from her face. So it looks like Rowan and Sierra Vista wins.
No, I'm even more angry.
Guys, I hope you had a little bit of fun watching this show. If you need more information, which I know you will, go to Facebook, High School Jesters. Go to Instagram. Go to the website, highschooljesters.com. There's so much information there that you probably don't even realize is out there. So if you want to know what's going to happen in the playoffs and if we can be back in person at some point, check out the website, Facebook, Instagram. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next show.